Good afternoon, Trojans. I'm Lauren, and welcome to Trojan TV, your go-to source for all things happening in our school and beyond.
And I'm Brady. We've got an exciting lineup for you today, from the triumphs of the Detroit Lions to a special classroom spotlight of the Day of the Dead. And of course, we'll be counting down to the much-anticipated holiday season.
Trojan TV starts now.
This episode of Trojan TV is sponsored by Gotthier's Archery. Archery is our business. And Verano Tan. Relax, renew, revive. And by Megasin Tents and Events. When things are done right, they last forever.
Let's kick things off with some exciting sports news. It's been a long time coming, but the Detroit Lions are finally having a winning season. Holden caught up with some diehard Lions fans to see what it's like for them to finally get a shot at the playoffs.
I'm Holden, and on this week's Man on the Street, we talked to some Lions superfans to see what they thought about the Lions season. I'm here with Michael, and how are you feeling about the Lions season so far?
Pretty good. This is like the first season we've actually had a really good record. This is somewhat matching our record from last year, but I feel like we can make the playoffs.
I'm here with Miss Bryan, and what do you think about the Lions this season?
So far, it's been very exciting. It was very nerve-wracking yesterday, but it was a good game against the Saints. A little disappointed on Thanksgiving, but I think they were a little tired. But it's been a great year. I've been a Lions fan since I was little, and my whole family cheers for the Lions.
I'm here with Mrs. Washburn, and how are you feeling about the Lions so far?
I'm cautiously optimistic. I say cautiously because, well, anything can happen any given Sunday, but I'm feeling pretty confident that playoffs are in our future.
Speaking of the playoffs, do you think they're going to make it to like one of the higher games or maybe even the Super Bowl?
Ooh, the Super Bowl? Gosh, that would be like a dream come true. I would be really surprised if we were Super Bowl bound, but I definitely think we'll do a playoff game. I'm going with 2 playoff games.
I'm here with Mr. Schaefer, and how are you feeling about the Lions season so far?
I think they've been awesome. A little worried about the defense coming up, but they're 9-3 and they're doing great. So I think we have a good shot at the playoffs.
I'm here with Grayson. How are you feeling about the Lions season so far?
I think the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. All right, we are going full. Like these games we've lost, this is just as a little present for the rest of the league. You know, we're winning the Super Bowl. We're taking Jared Goff's MVP. We're 800% defensive player of the year. We got this in the bag.
Thanks, Holden. It's great to see those Lions fans finally getting a team to be proud of.
Definitely. Now it's time for this week's Classroom Spotlight, where Eden and Xander stopped into Mrs. Rydell's celebrating the Day of the Dead. Let's check it out.
In this week's Classroom Spotlight, we are taking a look at Mrs. Rydell's classes doing the Day of the Dead project.
So one of the important things that we talk about in Spanish classes, in addition to language, is learning about the culture and the people where the language is spoken. And a really important holiday that happens around this time of year is Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead. So this project was a good way for us to explore a little more about the customs of Day of the Dead, and it also let us do a comparison between Day of the Dead and Halloween, because there's a lot of people who think they're the same, but by decorating the skulls, they were able to see how these are a different image, a different kind of feeling than the skulls they saw around Halloween. I was hoping that students would learn that this is an important holiday, that this is something that has a totally different feeling and tone than Halloween, and also just learn an appreciation for this other culture and this other celebration.
Students enjoyed the hands-on work and creativity for this project.
My favorite part was being able to color and hang out with friends, and I learned about the history and what it means to the people about the Day of the Dead.
My favorite part about the Day of the Dead project was probably coloring the skeleton and being able to create one like the people did. And what I learned was that it's not just a Spanish Halloween, because that's what a lot of people think. It's about lots of other things, and it means much more.
This has been Xander and Eden reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. And now, as we approach the end of the year, it's time to start counting down to the holidays. Can you believe it's that time of year already?
Time sure does fly, Lauren. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or any other holiday, it's time for joy, giving, and spending quality times with loved ones.
We've even got a special countdown clock for you, ticking away the days until we all get to enjoy some well-deserved time off. How are you planning to spend your holidays, Brady?
I'll be catching up on sleep, eating some good food, and maybe binge watching some of my favorite shows. What about you, Lauren?
Definitely spending time with family and friends, and perhaps indulging in some holiday treats.
Sounds like a great plan. And to help make the days more enjoyable, we've got some great holiday festivities coming up here at East. Let's take a look.
We kick off the holiday season with the annual DMC Ugly Holiday Sweater Contest. It's a great way to show off your holiday spirit.
That's right. You have 3 categories to choose from: Holiday Ugly, Just Plain Ugly, and Creative Ugly, where you get to create your own sweater.
The DMC will be posted outside of our old studio near the 8th grade wing Friday before first hour, ready to take your pictures. Do not miss out on this awesome event that includes voting for the best sweaters and prizes for the winners.
I'm setting a reminder right away. It's going to be a great way to show Trojan spirit and celebrate the holidays.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Trojan TV.
You can find more episodes and DMC coverage on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye.